Amy. I'm one of your supermarket registered dietitians. Today we're here talking about the Blend Burger. It's perfect for the 4th of July coming up, and I know a lot of us out here in the Midwest, we're always grilling when we can every weekend or during the week, you name it, and I know burgers are one of our all-time favorites. So if you haven't heard of the Blend, it's a great combination between ground meat or poultry. So today I have some lean ground beef with us today. It's 93% lean. And then the rest of it is actually finely chopped mushrooms. You know, they're not always the most favorite for a lot of people. However, I love them in the Blend Burger because you don't taste a lot of it. If anything, it just adds a great flavor to it, adds a little bit more moisture, but also it's a very sustainable dish because not a lot of resources go into growing mushrooms. So we're just gonna start off by finely chopping these mushrooms. If you have a food processor at home, it's gonna take a lot less time if you use that. I like to just saute these over the stovetop for just a little bit, let the flavor of the mushrooms kind of settle in, and then once they cool off, we'll add them to the ground beef. I consider myself a Blenditarian now. It's just really fun to say, but it's also very good in nutrition. So when you take out about half the beef and you add in those cooked mushrooms, you can actually save about 50% of the calories. So that's one bonus there. But a lot of people think that just because it's more nutritious means that they're losing on the flavor. Well, mushrooms actually inherit umami flavoring. So it's, again, you're really not sacrificing on any of that flavor. If anything, you're just adding more to it and you're just giving a great and more unique overall eating experience. I only used about 1 pound of the 93% lean ground beef and then just about 1 8-ounce package of mushrooms. You can start with a smaller amount of mushrooms and then kind of work your way up, just depending on what you like. Today, just for something fun, I'm gonna make 2 types of burgers, so I'm actually gonna split them into a ½ pound each. So the first one that we're gonna make is just gonna be almost like your standard California burger. So we're gonna season this with some onion powder, some garlic powder, ground cayenne pepper, and then some paprika. And then of course your Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, however your heart desires to actually say it. And then of course just a little bit of salt and pepper. So this half here we're gonna be making a Fiesta burger, so just a little bit of a different kick to it. The best part about this is I'm actually just gonna use some of the Mrs. Dash salt-free taco seasoning, and that's the only blend that I'm gonna use for this part of it. So I'm gonna put these on the grill, they won't take too long. I personally love pepper jack cheese, so I'm going to use these on both of them, but feel free to use whatever you desire. All right, so the burgers are now done, so we're just going to assemble them. So we'll do our Fiesta burgers first. So of course we're using some whole wheat buns. So I like to top my Fiesta burgers with a little bit of, this is a corn and black bean salsa. And I still like to do avocado slices. And then of course, lettuce, and then tomatoes as well. I'll just load it on there. So we'll do the same one for the second one. Okay. Tomatoes, lettuce. And then I am gonna put a little bit of mayo on the top, a few onions. So you guys can find the recipes for our Fiesta burger as well as our California burger on the celebratemore.com/dietitians, along with many more recipes. And I, of course, love the Blend Burger, so I consider myself a Blenditarian. And of course, when you guys share these with your family and friends, I hope they love them. And then of course, you can call them Blenditarians as well. Be sure to check out all of our 4 registered dietitians on our Healthy Tip Tuesdays on Facebook Live. Other than that, have a great week and we'll see you guys soon. How is it?
Good.
Can you really taste the mushrooms?
I can't taste the mushrooms. Oh, now I see you.
And I hate mushrooms, so.
Well, it's a win-win for everybody. It is really good, isn't it?
Really good.
Okay, so guess what? Now that you've tried
What
it,
else is in there? What?
I'm officially calling you a Blenditarian.
All right, I'll take it.